How was the meeting?
Yeah, it was fine, as usual. Can I get a glass of water?
And what about Tanya?
What about her?
You've been with Tanya, haven't you?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
It was nothing. It was nothing.
Oh really? What the hell were you doing with her in the taxi?
Gosh damn it, Isha. Don't start up with the same thing again.
I saw you, so don't even think about it.
She's just a colleague, for God's sake. I was stressed today and she was just giving me a ride home.
Oh, nowadays you started going to her when you're stressed? Why? Can't I relieve you of your tension? I'm your wife, goddammit. And does it take 3 hours to reach home from office? I saw you at 5 o'clock. What do you think, huh? I don't understand what's going on between you and that slut.
So what do you want me to do?
You were happy with her, Subodh. Why aren't you happy with me?
So your problem is that I was happy? You don't want me to be happy, na? Fine.
So that's what you infer from this?
Sir, darling, try to understand.
Don't talk to me!
Where is the moment we needed the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to grey. Tell me your passion's gone away. And I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile with the coffee to go. And tell me your life's been way offline. You fall into pieces every time. And I don't need no carrying on. 'Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You're working a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. You had a bad day. Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You're working a smile.
Shit. Ma'am, are you okay?
Hey, you okay?
Who are you?
Hey, just relax. You were hit by a car.
Oh yes? What the hell happened? Who hit me?
Just relax. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you're okay.
I don't feel so good.
First row to the right.
How long have I been here?
Don't worry, you were examined by Dr. Das Gupta. He's a very good friend of mine. He gave you free sedatives to ease your pain. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling now?
I don't know. A bit dizzy maybe.
Just wait. Just have this. Here. Have this. It'll help you feel better. By the way, I'm Amit Datta. I'm a lecturer at the Capital City College. I was on my way there, but then ran into you, almost literally. That was given to me by my sister.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's been a long time I've seen her, By the way, that reminds me, where do you live? Your folks must be awfully worried, Why don't you give them a call?
I don't think I'll ever be supposed to call. I'll try for a divorce as soon as I can.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Please, excuse me.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to tell you.
No, it's fine. I didn't mind. Was taken a little bit by surprise though.
So you live here alone?
Yeah, as of now.
That's great.
Not as great as you think, It becomes really monotonous at times. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Mrs. Sen.
Your parents must have given you a name.
Yes, it's Isha. I think I should be leaving. You're going to get let for work.
Hey, just calm down, okay? Just calm down. Just can't go like that. You need some rest. Stay here as long as you want. It's not a problem. And anyways, it's soon going to rain outside and no point getting drenched. Just relax.
Actually, you know what? I never imagined I would have to go through something like this.
Hey, it's fine. You don't need to tell me all
No,
this.
please. It will be a great help if you could just listen to me.
Sure. You haven't seen the terrace, have you? So how do you feel now?
Much better. A lot better actually. You got a very nice view from up here.
Yeah, thanks. Actually, you know what? These marital problems are much more common than we think. I'll tell you something about myself if you want. There's not much to say, but I've had pretty much the same sort of an experience, you know. However, I wasn't the one who was victimized.
You men.
Nisha and I were colleagues. She too lives here. She used to teach geography. Still does, but now she's permanent. You know, since childhood I was always an introvert. Never was a mixing type, you see. Even today I don't have anyone I can exactly, call a friend. I miss my family.
You married?
My wife in particular. She'd gone back to stay with my parents and look after them. You know, being born in a town amidst family and cousins, I could never adjust to a city life. The city and its people. It was just an unfamiliar place filled with unfamiliar faces. It was only then when I met Nisha. She was the only one I could actually talk to.
I saw you slept with her.
Isha, Mrs. Sen,
Isha's fine.
it was not so simple. Her loneliness and depression had the same roots as mine. She was the closest, rather the only one I could actually call a friend. I could share all my feelings with her. And as we got to know each other better, we started spending more and more time with each other. Including in bed. Shruti was in the dark about the entire thing. I could feel I wasn't paying attention to her, but she never raised a finger. And Nisha couldn't care less. Once it was Nisha's birthday. Citing some official work, I told Shruti that I wouldn't be at home the whole day. She didn't ask me any further questions. Nisha and I spent the afternoon in the theatre, and in the evening ended up in a bar. I never went easy on the vodka. That night I drank like a fish. Nisha dropped me home. I don't remember very clearly what happened that night. All I can say that I was mumbling something about Nisha to my wife. I spent the next 2 days wondering when she'll pull the trigger. But there was not even a hint about a gun. On the third day, after dinner, she told me something quite extraordinary.
What did she say?
Coffee?
What? I mean, sure. And what did she say?
She came up to me, looked me in the eye, and said, I love you.
That's extraordinary.
Well, not the content, you know. She had a tone. I've never heard her like that in 3 years of her married life. And honestly speaking, it's unlikely I'll ever hear that again. But she didn't stop at that. She told me she knew something was terribly wrong from the time she found a hugs and kisses message from Nisha on my phone. She'd erased it later. You know, if she wouldn't have told me, I'd never have known. However, she remained as stoic as anyone could possibly be. You know, she told me she loved me from the core of her heart. And I knew it. Do you want to say something? She had asked. She told me, just remember, no matter what you say, it will just not change my commitment towards you. I love you and I trust you. And it's up to you to decide whether you love me. At that point, I completely broke down. The burden of guilt had become unbearable within those few minutes. You know, it was like you were tied to a slab of an ice for an hour.
So did she love you?
On the contrary, our love is mutual and it's stronger than ever.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. You're so lucky. So, what happened to Nisha? Did you talk to her later?
Nisha is now just a friend. And I guess it's better than that. You know what, Isha? There's a little bit of Stuti in everyone.
You mean? But we've reached a point of no return, so what? I mean, Amit.
You never even took off.
I screamed at him. I didn't even give him any chance to explain. I even left him a letter. It's a long way to return.
Maybe. And the journey has just begun.
It's too late.
It's never late in love. Think about it.
there you go. It was very nice meeting you, Isha. I mean, Mrs. Sen.
No, it was very nice meeting you. When I'll go home, I'll talk to him. I got loads to tell.
It's hard for me to say the things I wanna say sometimes. There's no one here but you and me.
Goodbye, Isha.
Broken old street light, lock the doors, leave the world outside. All I've got to give to you are these 5 words a night. Thank you for loving me, for being my eyes. I couldn't see for parting my lips when I couldn't breathe. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving me. I never knew I had a dream until that dream was you. When I look into your eyes, the sky's a different blue. 'Cause my heart, I went open skies. If I tried, you'd make believe, but you believe my lies. Thank you for loving me, for being my eyes. When I couldn't see for parting my lips, when I couldn't breathe. Thank you for loving me. Oh, for loving me.
That if I just doing the take her, please don't blame. Please don't blame. Please don't blame.
Acha, take is on. Action. Oh God, beta but what was that? তুই হাফতে অ্যাটেনশন বাড়িয়ে এরকম তুলতে তুলতে তুই শটটা নেওয়ার পর ইউ আর ডুইং ইট শটটা
You know
নেওয়ার পর
exactly what I need.
See, your problem is that I was happy. You don't want me to be happy? Fine. Be happy? Fine, fine. No, hyper Fine.
কাট মজা দেখছো তুমি এসে
আরে আমি ওয়েট আমি এটা শুনতে পেলাম না ঠিক